going on, guys? Me, David DanCarFilms here. Welcome back to another episode of Madden 17 New York Giants franchise. In this episode, we are going to be doing the Pro Bowl week work since there's not a game. That is going to be next episode is the Super Bowl, where we do play the Oakland Raiders. All right, you can see Rodgers, Roethlisberger, Manning, Smith, Wilson, Rivers, Freeman, Bell, Elliott, Charles, Martin, Miller, DeMarco, Watt, Tolbert, Fowler, Beckham, Robinson, Cobb, Marshall, Devontae Adams, Antonio Brown, Jordy Nelson, Allen, Tate, Wheaton, Jones, Green, Witten, Gronkowski, Ebron, Eifert, Olsen, Thomas. I can't keep up. Okay, you know what? You get the idea. You see Justin Pugh made it there. Let's see if anybody else made it. No, not really. I'm surprised that he made it. He let up more sacks than Weston Richburg. But you did see Manning there. Obviously, the best quarterback in the NFC. Had a great year. So did Beckham. Is there anybody else here from our team on defense? Which is really weird because we have the #1 defense in the league. You would think that someone would be here. I just can't see anyone. Norman made it. Anybody else? No. Yeah, no one from our team. That is just very surprising. Brad Wing, though, our punter, he did make it. And Marquise Goodwin made it as well. So we had 5 players. I forgot about Justin Pugh there for a second in the Pro Bowl. Now let's take a look at coaches that have been fired. Gary Kubiak is gone from the Broncos. Mike McCoy's been fired from the Chargers. Adam Gase is gone from the Dolphins. And Doug Peterson, in his second year, is gone from the Eagles. And Mike Zimmer is fired from the Vikings. That one is a little bit surprising. But now let's take a look at the injury report going into the Super Bowl. We are out our first-year All-Star Nolan Meyer, who has just been so good for us, and unfortunately he can't be here. So we're going to put him on the injured reserve and see if we can sign anyone in free agency. Same thing here with Drew Stanton, our second-string quarterback, who came in for one play and got injured. That was not good at all. And then lastly, Marquise Goodwin. He's a speedster. I look at that 95 speed. He's our kick returner, and unfortunately he cannot play in this game. So we have Spiller to replace him, I believe. So, I mean, all of these guys are pretty much expendable except Nolan Meyer. Adam Humphries here in free agency was very intriguing. He's 25 years of age, 5'11", 69 overall. He's like that Julian Edelman, Wes Welker slot type that I just want on the team as backup. Because now we're able to fill that spot because of the 3 vacancies. Right here you can take a look at our roster. We are pretty much stacked here. Beckham, Cruz, and Shepard. Also, Myers obviously injured, so that means Will Tye is going to have to step up. Flowers has struggled this year. Pugh got into the Pro Bowl, which Richburg has been awesome. Brandon Code has been struggling, so I think I'm going to start the backup left tackle, which is Bobby Hart. JPP, Olivier Vernon, they've been very good this year. Hankins and Harrison right up the middle. That is a nice combo. Devin Kennard's been good. Quan Alexander was fantastic, and so was Shaq Thompson. They both recorded over 100 tackles this season, which is very impressive. Janoris Jenkins, DRC, and Eli Apple are going to be the corners. I think I'm going to start Jackson over Thompson, and Collins is obviously going to start. And then our 2 kickers, or a kicker and a punter, I should say. They both kick the ball. That's what I meant to say. And now let's take a look at the Oakland Raiders offense. You see Derek Carr, great quarterback, young guy relatively, and he should be good. Latavius Murray is going to be the starting run back. He can be good at times. Marcel Reese, good fullback. Mari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, the AC/DC combination with Carr and Cooper. That's going to be tough to stop. And Crabtree can be good at times. He drops the ball a lot, but he should be good. Clive Walford, the nice young tight end, he should be good. Right here, take a look at their offensive line overalls. They start out with a 75, 88, then 85. 86 there at the right guard position. So it looks like they're weak on the edges, which is perfect because that's exactly where JPP and Olivier Vernon come from. Khalil Mack, what did he record? 29 sacks or something like that? I forget. It was an absurd amount of sacks, so we've got to be able to stop him, and he's going to be on rookie Robbie Marler, so Marler's going to have to step up and do good. Bruce Irvin off the edge. He is also going to be a tough one to stop. Gillislee there. He's 86 overall. That's pretty solid. Alden Smith is the other one. Athletic freak. We're going to have to find a way to stop him. Sean Smith and David Amerson will pick you off and make you pay for it. So we cannot throw interceptions in this game. Great combo right there. Reggie Nelson, a free safety, experienced safety. He knows what he's doing. And then also Carl Joseph at strong safety, who's only 22 years of age, but he's an 83 overall, which is very good. Chris Boswell is going to be their kicker, and Marquette King is going to be their punter. And that is enough for the rosters. Now let's take a look at their stats, see how good they are on offense and defense. And so far, it looks pretty good. We're gonna have to scroll down pretty far to find their name. Look how far down they are. Oh my God, they are below everybody. They're just towards the bottom, which is great. Which means they're not that great on offense, which means they must be good on defense for them to be in the Super Bowl. And with Murray and that defense, that's a great combo of winning the Super Bowl. Because again, you're able to control the game, and the defense gets you off the field, and that's just a perfect combination. Rush yards, let's see where they are. They were not that high in pass yards, which is a little bit surprising. They're higher in rushing yards, and that's exactly what I mean. Latavius Murray must be very, very good. They do not score that many points per game, however. As you can see, we score more than them, and we're going to go all the way down right here. And see, they score 24.1 points per game. Passing touchdowns and rushing touchdowns, that doesn't really matter, but it's sort of interesting. The Giants are tied with the Packers for passing touchdowns. And then rushing touchdowns, what is it? Oh, no, now we're on defense. I didn't get to see. Anyway, look at that. We are the #1 defense in the league, but they are #2 defensively, and that is scary. They're going to be a great defense. We've got to find a way to just go through them without turning the ball over. They're second in pass coverage, which is tremendous, with David Amerson, Reggie Nelson, and Sean Smith. So that's going to be hard to stop. But we're #1 in stopping the rush. So if we get Latavius Murray off the field, then we're able to implement our own offense and hopefully drive the ball down the field. So this is a very, very even game, and it's extremely scary. You can see they give up the least amount of points, and they also sack the most people by 10. They're ahead of second place by 10 with 69 sacks. That is incredible. They don't get that many interceptions, which is surprising, which means they just must be absolutely locked down corners. Get you in just awkward positions, the third and longs, because they break up passes. So we're going to have to find a way to get by them, and that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Comment, subscribe, read veggies, go to school, DanCarFilms out. Peace!